Om Shanti, everyone. Welcome to the next normal. I want us to continue with our energy healing, not only for the entire United States, which we will need, but also for California and the families that have been relocated or have had to evacuate in their homes that they've been living for many, many years. There are stories that are coming to me about families who've been in their homes for 40 years. And even a casualty or one or two, because that's all they've known. In crises like these, we wonder, what can we do to help? Immediately you hear, send money, send money, send money. But I think it's time for America to not just feel like money is the only cure, but open your homes, invite people in, begin to have an element of trust and love and understanding and acceptance. I was happy to hear about some of the Airbnbs that are just giving their properties just to families that are in need, hotels that are offering free room and board. That's the spirit of America. That actually must become the spirit of the world, where there is an energy of love that heals, that supports, that saves, that empowers, that even gives respected space if required. What do you tell a family, an individual, a person who's a celebrity, a great Hollywood director, music director, a multi-millionaire? What do you tell souls who have perhaps lived a very privileged life, and a day comes and everything that they've ever cherished very dearly disappears? And there really is no one to blame. These natural calamities, who do you blame? You cannot blame God. God would not send a fire down to hurt his children. It's something that occurs historically. Earthquakes, fires, tornadoes, tsunamis, hurricanes, floods. You don't know who to blame in this natural nature where some human beings go to God. Why did God do this? God will not do that, so stop. I've been hearing people blaming God for this tragedy. And that's just the nature of the spirit. No one ever really turns the attention on themselves to see, I wonder if I could have loved more, if my vibrations or energy of love could have moved or cooled the fire down. It's just a question. I don't have proof. But it's an idea. Because for over 30 years I've spoken so much about the power of energy, especially the power of love as an energy. So this natural calamity occurs, or I don't know what's the genesis of the fire as it's spreading. People who have had a lot, many treasured toys, their fancy cars with diamonds, pearls, Rolexes, Patek Philippe watches, Bugattis, all the name brand clothes and the shoes with the red soles. Nothing remains. Just ashes. And I was thinking this morning before I came in the studio how, for so many years in our Brahma Kumaris teachings, we've been educating souls about breaking their attachments. And today I was just realizing and watching that if I have emotionally detached from my possessions and things, my soul's energy won't go through a deep amount of suffering or confusion or loss, but rather perhaps my soul would just keep moving into reconstruction. Next option, how do we manage? Where do we go from here? Who can I help? Well, at least I'm still breathing. Let me help my neighbor, the person next to me. And just think about if you were living this energetic life of love, that when things do break down, you automatically will come from that energy of love that you've been living. And so you help each other. I briefly had looked at a few scenes on post and was just thinking about, the cars just coming out of the neighborhood. I wonder if love would have just kept opening the path and just letting everybody through. And what was the holdup? Was it too many cars at the same time? What stopped all those cars? What initiated the firefighters to inform the people to leave their cars behind and just go? Because the cars are not moving. Where's the bottleneck? I don't know. I don't know if there's a need for infrastructural changes in our transportation area, in that area. But this energy of love, whenever you're with a person, just try to go with me here. Whenever you're with someone, and if the person is angry, if the person has jealousy, there's something I like what Oprah usually says: never be a friend with somebody who wants what you have. So there's a sense of the person has taken advantage of you, or they're using your gifts, so your hard work, quietly without you knowing. They're taking advantage of you. You might have energies like that around you, and it's definitely not love. And what you'll feel in that space and in that energy, you'll feel a stagnant energy. There is no growth. It feels as if the individuals in that mindset, whatever vibrations exist, it's like they're sucking it in and there's nothing being given to the environment. Take, for example, the cutting down of the trees in the Amazon forest. If you don't replant trees, eventually our ecological system is completely out of whack. And the nature of human beings is to keep taking without the conscious thought of continuation or growth or cooperation. So let's say you cut down trees. Let's say you blow up the sides of the mountain for stones, rocks, marble. Where do you put it back in? At what point is your stopping point? How much oil will you pull out of the earth for profit? And where is the energy of love? The energy of love might cut down a tree, but will definitely plant a seed for another tree to grow. If I've been living with the energy of love, oh, I hate that I've lost everything that was ever treasured for me. What's my new beginning? What's the reason for this? Have I been asking quietly for something new? Is there something deeper within me that I've been seeking? Why am I going through that? Love will give you an opportunity to try to find meaning without blame. Love will look at a tragedy and would say that this is devastating. What's the reason? Is time signaling us of an coming reality that maybe we won't be able to deal with? This was 22,000 acres of land. What happens when it's a whole state? Devastation. What happens if there's a nuclear explosion towards your country, then you will blame a leader, right? Where will you be spiritually? You couldn't stop it. You're not going to stop these leaders from trying to kill their own people. When Oppenheimer was working on his nuclear bomb, even to his own thinking process, he didn't know why he was making a bomb that would destroy the world. Like he was compelled to do it. And in the same way, these natural calamities are compelled to happen. There will be leaders who will decide to press a button, who is safely tucked on the ground in their countries, so they will live through their nuclear explosion, but maybe others won't. Where will be the love at that time? Will you be praying to God at that time? Oh God, oh God, oh God, please help me. Oh God, oh God, oh God, help me. Automatically the soul goes to the supreme source of love, which is God. And so what's been so important for us in the Brahma Kumaris community is to keep inviting our friends and family and all the students that study here, deepen your love connection to Source. Maybe your body won't last, your house won't last, your car won't last, your kids, your family, maybe your money. But your spirit does, and in what condition? Will it be with love? Fear, attachment, grief? A deep sense of loss that has you confused and begging alms from people? Did you help a lot of people? Have you been charitable to those who have been kind to you, who have helped you? The people that you live with, did you respect them and feel gratitude for whatever they contributed to your home, to your family, into your relationship, or were you lost in the attachment of people's weaknesses and expectations and your control over people? Your jealousies, your competition, your desires, your lust, your greed for power. Spiritually, that's where you live. Mentally, emotionally, thought process, that's where your living is. It's in that state. So we need the energy of love, and we need the energy of love now in order to help us to withstand any challenge or tragedy that our souls might endure. And even though it might not be your home that's burnt, it's still your brother and your sister, because we come from the same Father, the same God. And because we've come from the same God, we are all related. Whether you are black or white or Chinese or Indian or Latina or even Middle Eastern, whether you are Christian, Buddhist, Jewish, Hindu, whatever it is, we came from the same Father and Mother, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. And so why I want to really invite us to think about the way we're living our lives today is to protect us from when we will go through different aspects of challenge and suffering and despair and a sense of loss, things that we just can't control because they're predestined. We've heard through scriptures this second coming of God. We've heard through scriptures this apocalyptic time. We've heard through scriptures that there will be leaders who will come who will be the Antichrist. We have heard through scriptures that there will be rivers of blood flowing. We have heard. What did we do with our energy of love? We are and we must continue to keep increasing our energy of love. So I'd like to play this meditation called Vibrations of Love. And as you sit in this meditation, keep blowing out the flames. In California, also we heard in Ghana, Also, their market burned down because of the fires there. It's spreading. The fires are symbolic of the flame of lust, the flame of anger. Cool it down now. Let's have a meditation. Vibrations of love. And some say love is a verb. But much deeper than that, love is a vibration. It is that energy that stirs the soul and opens up the heart. Vibrations of love call out to the divine that connects us with the beauty of life and the oneness of it all. I need not to say it with words, although it is always nice to hear, but greater still is to feel it. Vibrations of love lift me higher, and I fill the empty spaces within the soul. It is the divine in its purest essence. It is me at the height of my being. I am vibrations of love. Let's go to AI. Find out what our awakened intelligence, as they gather all the algorithms of our search, our likes, our share, our questioning, our shopping. It's just amazing how you can collect such data on the civilization of people and be able to actually influence them in how they should keep thinking. So how does love as an energy impact the soul? Love as an energy is profoundly healing for the soul because it aligns with the essence of our true self and the interconnectedness of all existence. So here's some love functions. Restores inner balance. Love is a high vibrational energy. It brings harmony to the mind, the body, and spirit. When we experience love, whether self-love, unconditional love, or love from others, it soothes emotional turbulence and restores inner equilibrium, helping the soul to feel whole. Number 2, dissolves fear and negativity. Love is the opposite of fear, which is often the root of emotional pain and spiritual disconnection. By embracing love, we can dissolve negative emotions like anger, resentment, and guilt, creating space for forgiveness and renewal. Nice, huh? Promotes self-acceptance. When we approach ourselves with love, we nurture self-acceptance. This self-compassion allows us to heal from wounds of inadequacy, shame, or self-judgment and reconnect with our inherent worthiness. Fosters connection, a sense of connection to ourselves, others, and the universe. This connection heals feelings of isolation and loneliness, reminding the soul that it is never separate but always a part of a greater whole. The power of love brings people together. It never isolates you from people. It activates inner peace. It calms the restless mind and nurtures the heart, creating a deep sense of peace. Empowers transformation. It energizes the soul to embrace change and transformation. It offers the courage to confront pain, release attachments, and step away into a new way of being. Energizes forgiveness. Love allows us to forgive both ourselves and others. Forgiveness is a profound act of liberation for the soul, freeing it from the burdens of the past and enabling forward movement. Encourages authentic expression. When we feel loved and love ourselves, we are more likely to express our true selves without fear or judgment. That's so true. Elevate consciousness. Love raises our consciousness to a higher level, enabling us to see beyond the material into the spiritual. Continue. Okay, great. So love heals the soul by reconnecting us with our divine nature and the infinite energy of compassion, kindness, unity that sustains all life. When love is present, healing flows naturally. I love it. Wow. Wow. Wonderful, huh? In the United States of America, we're coming up to Inauguration Day on January 20th. And ironically, or serendipitously, or coincidentally, it's also Martin Luther King's Day. A day of service, a day of volunteering, it's a day of love. It's a very profound time in this country, and it's a conjecture of energy. There is love on one side, there's attachment on the other. Both of them are in the race. Let's go to our beloved Sister Gita effect and hear what words of wisdom she has to offer.
Wow, I am prompted to say every little cell in my body is happy.
That's your favorite slogan. I mean,
That's my favorite song.
I go to all these places with you, and Sister Gita comes up in the crowd of thousands, and then she starts to sing, every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is good. Then, of course, Antonia, our producer, she's like ran out of the room, completely embarrassed, and I'm wondering, why are you embarrassed? There's nothing more beautiful than being yourself, you know? So we love you for that.
It's the heart of well-being, doing something spontaneous that to the world might seem silly, but it makes you happy. So that's the intent. I've taken from the heart of well-being 7 tools for surviving and thriving. Smile. When you're relaxing or you've woken up in the morning, imagine smiling into your body. Smile into your lungs. Smile into your heart and each organ, thanking them for doing such a great job. You can then smile into your bones, your muscles, your blood, and so on. Imagine each part of your body smiling back at you. What creativity, huh? Smile at yourself with your eyes closed. Imagine the smile lighting up your face and eyes. Then open your eyes and smile at yourself in the mirror. Smile at other people and notice their reaction. Then they nearly always smile back. Smiling, like laughter, is infectious and makes you and others feel good too. So smile, laugh, dance. All these are states to well-being, and then sing the song. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Every little cell in my body is happy. Every little cell in my body is well. Om Shanti. Have a good day, smiling, and be the child that you were meant to be.
Every little cell in my body is happy. So today's blessing for you is, may you create your great fortune through your great renunciation. Brahma Baba was an example. He became a number one angel who will be a number one powerhouse. So the children who take every step in using good examples like Brahma Baba, in performing actions that are noble and pure, they will receive blessings, and they will also experience themselves to be like number one jewels. Very good to know that, huh? All right. So, in today's show, the energy of love does a lot of healing. It's such a great power. Smita, Rashmi, Dr. K, Smile at Yourselves, Joanne Cochran, Jagruti, allowing every word to permeate throughout my awareness. Om Shanti, everyone. Prayers to the LA family and friends. Hi, Aunt. Good to have you. Denise Perez. I'm going to share all with my co-workers today. Thank you for your light and love. Thank you, Denise Perez. Keep sharing our stories. It will be a nice offering and service. Good morning, Raj, Travel Qua. Annette Henry. Hi, Annette. I haven't seen you on for a long time. How are you? I hope you're doing quite well. Eb Store, Certified Lady, Kinnari, Yukti, Dinesh, Banu, Usha. Hi, Terry, Indra, Tulis Kumari, and Christina. Thank you all so much for joining us on The Next Normal, and continue to send your good wishes to all around you. Practice love. Practice love now. Just practice giving a lot of love to souls. Okay? Have a wonderful day. I was talking to the side view. Anyway, I really would like to wish everyone all the very best, and keep trying to find that space within you where your love resides. And what I've noticed is, when you keep using this energy of love from within you, after a while, whatever's not working out outside of your life, if things are not in order, it won't disturb you as much. Somehow the love becomes a protective shield, and you move on in life peacefully, with your contentment and with your joy. Keep practicing to love everybody the same. You'll break your attachments. Om Shanti.